We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report.
Whatever opinion they had ain't gonna change nothing I'm doing.
What was the story he told? Because I was there.
It's time for the Ryan Report.
It's like Jay-Z, all eyes on us.
On the People Station, V103.
It is a Ryan Report right here on the People Station, V103, and it's being brought to you by
McDonald's. Hey, one every size is back at McDonald's. Grab any size coffee, soft drink, or large sweet tea for just $1. Convenient, always $1. A la carte only. Prices and participation may vary.
Okay, the world reacting to the fact that the 45th president of the United States is going to be Donald Trump. Tweets from different people, celebrities included. Get the results of our People poll that we had a couple of days ago.
Right.
70% of the listeners in Atlanta said they did not care at all about celebrity endorsements.
Okay.
Not at all.
Okay.
So I guess it's,
Is it 78%?
70.
Oh, 70%. Okay.
They didn't care. There's a new People poll up right now that if you are on social media, we want you to go and answer. And it asks you your thoughts, basically, about the fact that, Donald Trump is the president-elect of the United States. And it's very simple. It's at the very top of the People Station's Twitter, at V13 Atlanta. You just click on your vote. Right now, the question is, your thoughts of the news of President-elect Trump. Ryan and Wanda want you to answer the People poll. The choices are very excited, sad and scared, cautiously optimistic, or I'm moving. So that runs the whole entire gamut.
I totally agree.
Meek Mill putting his reaction.
Right.
A picture of Donald Trump says, money and entertainment rules America. That's a fact.
Wow.
Questlove saying, hashtag what now? Young Jeezy saying on his Twitter, one last time, my president is black. John Legend, his tweet, I feel like America just sent in our tuition check for Trump University. YG saying the F Donald Trump tour continues on Sunday in Denver. David Banner saying, don't freak out, go to sleep, wake up, and continue to be black in America. Janelle Monáe saying, once again, America has continued to fail women, minorities, Muslims, and immigrants, LGBTQ. This is so disgusting. Snoop Dogg puts a picture up of that fake doctor. Remember the kid?
Yeah, yes.
Saying, Trump can run for president with no political experience, but my mans can't be a doctor with no degree. Shaking my head. And then T.I. posting a picture up of Michelle and Barack saying, we sorry, guys. I swear on my life, if I could have done more, I would have. We all deserve better. We just got to live through this and prepare ourselves for what's next. We appreciate what you guys tried to do for us all as a nation. Unfortunately, we weren't all ready for the change you wanted to bring about. Still, we love you and appreciate you for the hope you gave our community. We'll miss y'all, but unfortunately, it seems like we've been brought back to a worse place than we were in before. In your honor, we remain honorable, respectable, and continue to strive for greatness. I'll never let our dream die. We can still do it. That's from T.I.
Wow. Now, we had a listener call this morning and was speaking on some of our rappers and just saying, like, how are you guys are going to tell us to go out and vote if you've done all these negative things and you're pushing us, and you can't even vote. So he was really upset this morning. So people are just, in their feelings this morning and kind of just, weighing in, calling us, telling us how they really feel, which I think is cool.
They are calling it a Trump quake.
Trump quake.
The front page of today's AJC says stunner.
Yes.
No one expected this.
Yeah.
The
Everybody was wrong.
Everyone was wrong except those.
Yes.
I'm sure even the people who were the starters and backers of Donald Trump did not think that it would be this big of a victory. And as you call N741WVE and react on Twitter and Facebook, did Hillary Clinton lose it or did Donald Trump win it? They were saying on some of the sites that white hate is what decided this election.
And did it have anything to do with her being a woman?
I know I heard Maria say that, and I heard you say that this morning. And I'm sure that had a lot to do with it.
Some men are feeling like I'm not following a woman.
But I just think that, to me, I'll tell you what the issue was with me.
Okay.
The foundation and the amount of money that foreign nations had given to that Clinton Foundation.
Foundation, huh?
And it was so much money that it just seemed shady.
Wow.
There was just so many shady things that I think that, and I was telling you, when I went into that booth and I looked at those two candidates, I mean, that was the first thing you saw.
The first thing you think,
and so you had to be like,
but when we voted for Barack, it wasn't. Remember?
You was like,
I know. As soon as I got in, I said, "Oh my God, why is this the first thing I see?"
But you like,
what was that about?
Where does it go from?
I
here?
know.
I mean, but my point is that people had to make a decision
right away
on the lesser of two evils.
Yes.
Which came up over and over again.
Yes.
And and as we go, can you, Mark D, can you cue up the Van Jones again? Because we played it so early last hour.
Wow.
And then we'll get more of your phone calls. But no matter what we say,
it's done.
It is not going to change the outcome. Here's what Van Jones said last night, very emotional on CNN.
People putting children to bed tonight, and they're afraid of breakfast. They're afraid of, how do I explain this to my children? I have Muslim friends who are texting me tonight saying, should I leave the country? I have families of immigrants that are terrified tonight. This was many things. This was a rebellion against the elites. True, it was a complete reinvention of politics and polls, it's true. But it was also something else. We've talked about race. I mean, we've talked about everything but race tonight. We've talked about income. We've talked about class. We've talked about region. We haven't talked about race. This was a white lash. This was a white lash against a changing country. It was a white lash against a black president in part. And that's the part where the pain comes. And Donald Trump has a responsibility tonight to come out and reassure people that he is going to be the president of all the people who he insulted and offended and brushed aside. Yeah, when you say you want to take your country back, you got a lot of people who feel that we're not represented well either.
And if you don't know, now you know.
The Ryan Report. The Ryan Report.
V103.